Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Rush in the building holding it down. I got my co-host Fame with me and my ace, sophisticated jerk. And right now I'm about to promote my side hustle, Rush Enterprise. If you're in the state of New Jersey, need armed guards or unarmed guards, call up my business line and I'll line it up. The bigger the contract, the more money we make together, you heard? Right now, we getting ready to do another movie breakdown based on uh Spider-Man 3. Um uh, my bad, y'all. Just got hit with a monkey wrench. Um, let me see. My bad, y'all. Yeah, today we're gonna do a movie breakdown on the Spider-Man 3. And you know what I mean? Yo, Fame, do your thing, man. Introduce
You
the
good over
film.
there? You good over there?
Yeah, he was sounding like he was fucking over there.
Nah, man.
I was like, Rush over there doing some freaky shit. That's what it sounded
Not
like.
like
You all right, Rush?
a
You want us to
few
come back
things.
later or something?
Nah, a few things popped up on the screen yard, man, and I had to make some adjustments. But my bad, y'all, man.
Nah, you good, man. Don't sweat it, man. We all right.
We good. We live. Another sucker free movie review. So first thing, how did y'all feel about rewatching it? Y'all feel any different about it, or is it exactly what y'all remember?
Nah, I got a different spin on it. Definitely after watching it, man. So good recommendation, man. A lot of these movies going back to watch it under a different lens and stuff.
Yeah, you get to see.
Definitely eye opening.
Yeah, I
What about you,
mean,
Russ?
definitely. I definitely caught what you meant about Mary Jane. Oh man, she was definitely horrible in that film. But
Yeah.
overall, my thoughts on the film, like I didn't peep that. I guess this film came out in 2007, so
Mm-hmm.
I didn't remember how much of a bad person she was. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna rate the film a 5. And it's only getting a 5 because it's a Marvel film. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't a Marvel film, now I probably would have gave it a 2. But
Damn.
Damn, a
yeah,
5?
man. Yeah, bro.
I still think it was a
Yeah.
good. I still think it was good. All the Spider-Man shit was good, but
Yeah, it was alright, But you definitely made me look at Mary Jane in a negative light. Because I wasn't really on it like that. You know what I'm saying? But after
yeah,
you
I
were
knew
saying
that,
that, I was like, I peeped that. Yeah.
bro. I knew that from then when I watched it when I was younger.
Yeah, I know I got some pushback. Yeah, I know.
I got some. There's something I got to say too. I bet you I know what you're talking about too, because it is a scene that Peter really fucked up.
So what's your rating for this, Fame? I give it about a
I give it about a 7.
yeah. I'm about a 6.2. Yeah, I can't go too high, man. They made it too much of a love story on this one. Looking at
Yo,
it,
Yeah,
the whole
that's
trilogy.
I don't want to
I
be a
told y'all.
dickhead, but yeah, that's why it got a 5 for me. It would have got less because I felt like the film was
It
based
was
on
a
Mary
rom com.
Jane, to be real with you, man. You know what I
It was
mean?
just a rom com with a superhero. That's what I was
Yeah.
telling y'all. It was basically that's why I requested this movie. I was like, this is basically a rom com.
nah,
Yeah.
definitely. So what was your point on that? Famous. You was about to say something. You was like, I know where you going with it because I
I
was
know
like, I
you're
got some
going with it,
pushback.
but let's get to that later. Let me break
Okay.
down. So this is Spider-Man 3 starring Tobey Maguire, Kirsten Dunst as Mary Jane Watson, directed by Sam Raimi, written by Sam Raimi and Ivan Raimi, and Alvin Sargent.
All right.
I think the Sam Raimi series was all about Mary Jane. I think they had a fixation on Mary Jane for some reason. Because I let the movie, like after I watched the Spider-Man 3, Spider-Man 1 came on. In the very first scene, I wrote it down too. This is the very first scene of the movie. What Peter says, and I quote: "This like any love story. I mean, this is like any story worth telling. It's about a girl, that girl, the girl next door, Mary Jane Watson, the woman I love before I even like girls." That was the first scene of the movie. And he didn't even know who she was, and he's in love. Damn. I think, yeah, the Sam Raimi trilogy is all about Mary Jane Watson, bro. From 1, 2, and 3 is all about her. I think they had some I don't know, some fascination with her, that character or something, but they made these movies more about her than Peter.
Yeah, I mean, I would have to watch those other films as well, but
it gets worse, bro. It's gonna make this one worse.
Yeah, like oh man, it's kind of making me mad thinking about it. But
yeah, because this is Spider-Man.
I kind of do agree with you with that Fame. Like they are making Shorty like
the center of this nigga's world. Yeah. But I think they do that with all movies, man. They make it more about the girl, man. The girl is like the everything. We got to break down some of these.
I think other superheroes, man. You know, don't get me wrong. You know, they always have like a female in there. Yeah, but it's not this damn focal point. You know, man. I kind of break down why I had some issues with it. Because Mary Jane wasn't really the villain, man. Peter Parker was just a stalker, man. He was a weirdo. Like he was a simp.
Yeah, but he turned into a stalker too. But I think Mary Jane is the biggest villain in this movie.
Nah, because because like you said, I watched this one, and just staying on this one first.
Yeah,
they tried to do too much in the last movie because they introduced Venom. Yeah, they had the Sandman in there. They had Harry, so it's like they try to merge everything into a love storyline. So yeah, I was kind of glad that they ended this like Spider-Man. Series and stuff. I like the other ones better with the other kids and shit.
Oh, dang. This shit made y'all change. So y'all think Tobey Maguire is the worst Spider-Man?
I think he was one of. It wasn't about him. It was the storyline, how they just try to mesh everything in there. I think, man,
yeah.
Venom deserved a whole movie. Like there should have been a part 4 with like just Venom.
Oh yeah, you should. All right, got you.
Yeah, I mean, overall, like the other Spider-Mans that, I think the latest Spider-Man, which is the young kid, is the best one out of all of them to me.
Tom Holland.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
Tom Holland, because he's the proper age and everything. Yeah, I think I agree. I think he's
the reason why I like him so much is because he's not as much of a sucker like the other two characters. You know what I'm saying? Like he plays his role as like when you watch the film, like I'm like, this is Peter Parker. I know, like this is the real Peter Parker. You know what I mean? And he plays the role mad good. So with the storyline and the mess up of everything, a lot of those films are masterpieces with the younger version of Spider. Well, what's old boy name? The dude that the youngest one that plays
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
Yeah, he's a good actor, bro. Like he was whoever casted him to play that did a good job because like when I see him, I'm like, that's Peter Parker right there. You know what I mean?
I like Andrew Garfield too, though. But I hate Andrew Garfield as Peter Parker. He was the worst Peter Parker, but I think he was probably my favorite Spider-Man.
And now Andrew,
that wasn't bad.
That other dude you mentioned, that's the one that fights Electro, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm not a big fan of him either, but his films is better than Toby joint. Like,
damn, y'all just turning on Toby because everybody think Toby. These ones are the best. Y'all went back. I told that should change your whole perspective.
Well, because like what Russ was saying, man, the younger kid. Man, he had a little bit of flair to him. He had the little Puerto Rican shit. He had some swag, and it wasn't all about her. Yeah, remember she was like trying to figure him out. Yeah, so I like how they did that spin. He just living life and shit. He was like, all right, man, I could bag shorty.
And I like the fact that he had a Asian best friend as well. You know what I'm saying? and he played the role pretty good. I mean, the shit is on point, man. Now we just gotta wait on the Miles Morales, man, live action film, man. I don't know when they're ever gonna do that, but if they ever do, it'll be dope.
Yeah, but Into the Spider-Verse is my favorite Spider-Man movies. I like the Into the
yeah, mine too, man. I can't wait till they come out with the third one, man. I think it's gonna be. I think the third one is just gonna be incredible. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
before you want to start from the beginning of the Spider-Man 3, though.
Huh? Oh, my bad. Nah, no. Say you look mad lost. You probably don't know what I'm talking about.
What does the cartoon ones, right?
Yeah. Okay, you do know. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because you was looking kind of lost. I'm like,
no. I was listening. Those are pretty good. No, I like them. I'm a Spider-Man fan, but yeah, they fucked it up with Tobey Maguire.
Damn, I think everybody need to go back and watch it because everybody keeps saying Tobey's the best. That's been years.
They wilding because they made him too much of a weirdo, man. They yield that much power and shit. They had him out there looking like a stalker, on some serial killer shit.
Man, I got to say this, man. The nigga was a straight sucker. Like,
I told y'all.
Nah, bro, he was like a level beyond a sucker, man. That's why he was like in some weird category, man. Because he wasn't even a simp. He was just a flat out weirdo, man. That's.
Yeah, and the thing is about these superhero movies, kids watch them, so they look up to stuff like this. So this type of stuff can indoctrinate them and get into their mind and say like this is the proper behavior to have towards women when it's not.
But you want to start off with because I know you got the pictures and stuff. You want to start with the first one? Okay.
Yeah. But before we do that, I got 2 questions.
Okay, go ahead.
Because I got it's going with the topic and everything though. What do y'all think the importance of having a woman having genuine desire for you?
That's critical. And when you look at this movie, man, that was like you said, it was pretty much a rom-com, but what's her name was a villain though, man. And the reason why I had to look at the movie differently, because like you said, after I watched this one, I went back and watched like part 1. That was Harry's chicks first. You know what I'm saying? So Spider-Man was out of bounds. He done broke bro code number 45-22, man. Like he wanted his boy's girl and shit. So man, if you look at it, like, yeah, that was Harry's girl at first. You remember because when he was dating Mary Jane, they came to the house and they bought Peter over there too. And the dad was like, hey man, he snapped on her. He was like, homegirl for the streets pretty much. And that's when like Harry turned on her. And that's when like Peter swooped in and shit. On some 80s R&B shit and try to take his girl. So yeah, nah, I think definitely Mary Jane was like kind of out there and shit. So I see what y'all saying, but Peter was on some dirty macking type shit.
Yeah, she was with somebody else too. She wasn't just with. She was with like shit. Peter watched her get ran through, basically.
But yeah, Mary Jane like. She never liked Peter. You know what I'm saying? She just saw him like he was in the friend zone and she wanted to fuck Spider-Man, but they was like attached to each other. So she's like, I'll give this a shot. But then she disliked Peter so much. She was like, I'm willing to even like give up Spider-Man at this point and get back with Harry and shit. The money was more attractive to her at that point. She's like, man, let me give Harry another shot. Bro.
This is exactly why I wrote these questions down. The importance of a woman having genuine desire for you. Russ, you expound on that. What you think the reason why it's so important that a woman has genuine desire for you in a relationship?
Man, it's important for her to really have that burning desire for you because there's not going to be a extra motive on why she's dealing with you. It's going to be a genuine situation. So your conversation is going to be organic. I'm not promoting for y'all to go fornicate, but the sexual acts is going to be organic. You know what I mean? Like it's just everything's going to be on point. You know what I mean? That's why it's really important to deal with a female that has a true burning desire for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because like Jerk said, she never liked Peter at all until she found out he was Spider-Man.
But just think how fucked up it is when you kind of like step back and you watch this movie, man. Even Spider-Man with all that power and shit, she was like, I I can't deal with Peter, his alter
Exactly.
ego and shit. So even with all that power and stuff, she still went back to the dude that ain't have like a fraction of that, because like you said, she actually was attracted to him. You know, that was the first dude she was with. Like I said, if you look at it, like Peter swooped in on some like rebound type shit. So
Yeah, she
yeah,
really wanted
even yielding
Harry.
all that power and saving people's lives, she was like, fuck Peter. Get back with Harry.
Well, I mean, this Mary Jane particularly, she was a bitch. Like everything was about her. You know what I mean,
I
like
told
if you
y'all.
watch,
I told y'all.
no,
Y'all
seriously,
know. I told y'all.
Yo, listen. She was definitely the villain, the true villain of the film, because how she came off. There was a scene. Peter he had to go handle some business. Well, well, when I say business, he got to go save niggas and shit, save people lives. You know what I mean? And Shorty came to the his apartment, spazzing because the critics was, you know what I mean, they was shitting on her name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Wait, Russ. Let me ask two more questions before we get into that. Cause that's the first act. We can go through the first act, second act, and third act. So we keep it in order.
Okay.
All right. So tell her the negative effects a relationship have when you're not her first option.
The
or her
negative,
type. The negative effects a relationship has when you're not her first option or her type.
the negative ripple effects that comes with that is you'll always be compared to the nigga. In her mind, she's always comparing you to the nigga that she really want to deal with. So everything that you do is she's gonna complain about it and then give you multiple quote unquote shit tests. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the negative ripple effects that comes with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I say that because I think Peter was never her type. She always wanted Harry.
No,
I think
facts.
she was infatuated with Spider-Man, but Peter comes with it, like Jerk said. And she never liked it, Peter, because look, I'm not gonna be with a girl when she has a chance to get with me and you see her just going through guys. So she clearly doesn't like you if she's not picking you out of these guys. She's looking over you every time she gets with a different guy. So you cannot get with a girl that you watching getting ran through. That's a no-no, man. You gotta move on from that.
But man, to answer your question, the negative impacts of that, it's like, man, if they ain't feeling you like that, anything you do is never gonna be enough. So man, look at Spider-Man that saved her life. He's doing all these like great things, trying to change like society, and she's looking at that shit like, and that they start looking at the guy like, if you're that dude that's kind of in that friend zone, the good enough guy, like, oh, he's good enough right now. Like Spider-Man's a good analogy on this. It's like, man, you can save the world and it still ain't gonna be enough. She's gonna be looking at you like, I'm not impressed. Like, you need to do a little bit more. So that's really what this movie about. It's like, man, if they don't like you, man, you could do all this shit. You could have like superhuman powers and they still looking at you like you were an average dude.
Yeah.
So that's what Spider-Man was in this movie. He was like a average dude because, like you said, he was chasing a chick that had no attraction to him.
For 3 movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was infatuated with Spider-Man, but she resented Peter. That's what I think.
Nah, facts. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
And one last question. Why you should never date a woman that's in competition with you?
Oh man.
Wait, Russ. I want to say answer first. I say that because I think she was jealous of Spider-Man. She wanted the attention of Spider-Man, and she was mad that because you can see the way she was looking at Peter all the time. Like when he would talk, she really resented that she didn't get the attention that Spider-Man got, and she was competing for that with Peter.
Yeah,
I think she was in competition, jealous of him.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. You should never deal with a female that has a real competitive spirit, especially towards what you got going on, because she's always gonna sabotage your success. Like she's gonna figure out how to mess it up. I learned this from an older gentleman, from an older co-worker. And matter of fact, he advised me to get a book called Wolves in Sheep Clothing, and he was explaining to me on how his wife was, she made pretty good money. She was a RN, an actual registered nurse. She was making. I don't think that was his wife. It was just like his girlfriend, like a girl he was dating. and you know, you know what I'm saying? Like he was doing like, you know, normal gigs here and there, but he finally got some type of certification would that would allow him to make more money than his girl, right? And you know, his girl messed him up because in the state of Massachusetts, if you get into like I think any domestic situation, like you'll lose whatever real estate license he had. You know what I'm saying? So he ended up losing his license because of Shorty, you know what I mean, wilding out. And he was letting me know like never, you know, don't deal with chicks that move like that because they're gonna mess up your situation, just like how she messed up his situation. And he was breaking down the book he was reading called Wolves of Sheep Clothing, and he had such an obsession of that book because he didn't want to make that same mistake dealing with another chick. I mean,
well, so one other dynamic with that. Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, you about to say something, SJ? Go ahead.
Yeah, no, my bad. I thought you was finished, but I was just gonna say to piggyback off what y'all saying because y'all right as far as the competition piece. But I think when a female has like a competitive mindset, a lot of times, man, it's like they trying to control the guy also. So say like if, you know, in this case it's Spider-Man. So she's like, damn, this motherfucker got like superhuman powers and shit. Let me control him. And then, you know, with him being kind of like a simp or like a punk like he was, once she started controlling him, she got bored. So that's the other dynamic. Because like once they start controlling you and you kind of, those dudes submit, they get bored with that, and they're like they don't see you as a superhero no more. They see you as, like I said, the average guy. They're like, oh, this punk done let me run all over him, man. Let me he's just like these other ones. So it's just like, all right, next, you know. So that's the other part of that competition. So yeah, y'all right as far as like you got to dodge that. If a girl's like competitive with you on that, stay away from that.
Yeah, you always do. You'll be dealing with an Aisha Curry. You know what I'm saying?
That's what she was in this movie.
Yeah,
that's a good comparison.
You want to stay away from chicks that's like that, man. I mean, they know
exactly how she was, bro.
Yeah,
never happy, man. That goal post is gonna keep moving.
Yeah.
Yes, very self-centered. She was very self-centered. She wanted to be Spider-Man. Yo, Spider-Man lucky she didn't get that symbiote first. Because she was a problem. She was ready.
Funny.
Yeah, but famous, like probably if they did a Spider-Man update with them, like say he got married to her, like they did a 20-year movie, like a movie on that, and then they show the original Spider-Man. Man, he probably have like gray hair. He'd be burnt out. She'd be like, "Well, you're not like Superman," you know. So that's where.
Yeah. Yo, let's get to the first act. So we can start with the first act. Basically,
which one you want me to pull up?
You can start off basically because they start off with her getting fired from a job. So get the argument because you was getting on that anyway. There's a picture with just her looking at Peter. You can see it in her eyes that the resentment she has for him.
I bet.
It's they're in his apartment. They arguing, and it's crazy because your girl should never be comfortable telling another man what she should be telling you. Like Peter would ask her about, you know, how's everything? She says she's okay. Then Harry comes and she tells him everything. So she's very open with Harry, but she hiding stuff from her man. That should never happen.
Yeah, that. Then, like I said, man, she getting fired and stuff. So she's a broke ass chick too. On top of that,
and Peter didn't even know she was fired and working at a jazz restaurant. Peter didn't even know none of that, but Harry did. That's grounds for dismissal right there. Your girl should never be comfortable with another man. Just look at the resentment in her face right here. This is when he was trying to give her advice. And he was explaining to her how what Spider-Man goes through. He's just using himself as an example. And she said it's not about you. Like he's over here trying to like confine you and help you out, whatever. And look at this is her face while he's talking to her. Like this is the look you don't want from your girl, bro, ever.
Yeah, that's like I said, man, it ain't never happy. So like I said, my man right here got all the special powers. You be thinking like, hey man, I gotta make sure his day comfortable. My man out here slaying the world and shit. She's like, nah, this ain't about you.
Yeah, because and this
But
is
yeah,
this
look at that
is
look.
yeah, this is just a bad review that she got. She got a bad review. This is not even when she got fired yet, and he's trying to help her out. The crazy part is that she knows she signed up for. Like, he's Spider-Man. You know what? You know, great powers come great responsibility, and you know what he got to do. So you shouldn't be mad at him saving the world.
Yeah, she was tripping on this scene right here.
Yeah, Russ, say what you about to say, because this is the scene you was talking about, basically.
Yeah, she was okay in this particular scene right here. She was such a bitch to Peter, man. She had no understanding on why. I mean, not understanding, but she was just like you said, like you knew what you signed up for. You know, he's a real important dude. He's out there saving the world, and you know, the thing that pissed me off is like when the radio went off, right, and you know, it was given a location of the guy that bodied his uncle, Uncle Ben. You know, she had a look on his face like, you know, he should just not go there and just be there to console her situation. And it was like, yo, nah, like, you know, people's lives is at stake, man. This is what he does. This is what you signed up for. And she was being a real bitch about that, man. You know.
Yeah,
yo,
she really told
Jane, I did not like this Mary Jane in this film, bro.
Like, I told y'all, man. I told y'all she was the worst, bro. She was the worst love interest I seen in a movie.
Man, but see, man, I think this is the typical. I guess that's why I wasn't so harsh on her, because it's like, man, this is the typical female, man. If you like you was the question you was asking earlier, Famous. If you get the chick that just ain't into you. I just see like all of them acting like this. So I think Spider-Man, because he ain't laid no ground rules and he ain't had no swag, this is what he just tolerated. Because I would have flown the fuck off. I would have been like, what? Bitch, I'm Spider-Man.
I would, man, she would not piss me off. That shit would have been over, my nigga. Like, you'll get a breakup text from me. Like, yeah, this shit is over.
Yeah, she was bullying this nigga. Basically, he's a simp, man. That's why I ask those questions, because it's important that your girl, you're her type, or you the her first option, or you just some guy she's really into. You cannot deal with these chicks that's really not into you, and a lot of guys are in relationships with girls that don't even like them.
Yeah, nigga.
But like this scene right here, man, can you imagine, like, man, you could pick up a car. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's like ragging on you right here, man, and you just sit here and tolerate, like, man, ain't no way in hell I'd be staying around.
That's just shows you, man, the power that women have over men. This is Spider-Man, man. Even Superman, they weak. Listen, man, most men are weak for women.
But like now that I'm thinking about like other superhero movies, none of the females was like Mary Jane on this scene, like you said, in this movie. So yeah, she is kind of bad. Yeah, I gotta.
Yeah, I think she's the worst. This Mary Jane is the worst love interest, and I think Kirsten Dunst really acts like that, because you see when they asked her about the other Spider-Man movies, like in person, she was in an interview and she said, "Who cares? We had the best Spider-Man anyway."
Yo, so she's like that in real life.
During that interview, when they asked her about the new Spider, they asked her about I think it was the Tom Holland, the new movies coming out. She said,
"Okay, so she's a bitch in real life." Okay, it makes sense, because I really hate this character. I can't stand.
Yeah, she said, "Who cares?" She said, "We got the best movie anyway. Who cares about the rest?"
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the where's the next photo?
What it was it at her talking to Harry?
And she was a thought.
Yeah, bro, Pete, that's another thing. Why would you watch this girl get ran through and you still want to be with her? You still that attracted to her? You saw her through high school get ran through by guys, and you still in love with her? You want to be with her? Oh, right here. That's why I said what Peter messed up right here.
Which one you want me to pull up, bro?
Pull up the one Peter kissed and giving him when he gave her the key to the city. Yeah. Right there, you passed it. Up.
This shit right here?
Yeah, with him and yo, he had two other girls he should have been with. Two. Gwen Stacy and Ursula. But yeah, I think right here, Peter fucked up. I don't think he fucked up
right here.
Cause he had a girl, he shouldn't have kissed her. I think he went too far with the kiss. But I think she should. This is not a make or break, but I think he's still fucked up like that. What she was going through, all of that added up. I think that really drove her over the edge.
I think this was a powerful scene. This is where Peter should have grabbed his nuts and be like, you know what, man, Gwen was always like riding me, man. Didn't care because Gwen never knew that he was Spider-Man, right?
No, she
just
didn't
like
know.
Yeah, so she was just feeling Peter Parker off the rip. So I think that's the one he should have been with.
Yo, I think this ain't Mary Jane. This is Felicia Hardaway.
Yeah, it's Gwen Stacy. Nah, that's Gwen Stacy.
Okay, this is Gwen Stacy. Okay.
Yeah, but I agree with that. If he would have left Mary Jane, but he was in a relationship and he wanted to stay with her.
No, I agree with since he stayed, yeah, he definitely went over bounds. But I think he should have just left and got with Gwen. That's how they should have played it. Like, man, go get with Harry, and then Harry and her should have just became villains, and then he just wrote it out with Gwen. That's how they should have rewrote this whole shit.
Yo, there's a lot of bad. I ain't gonna lie. With Sam Raimi and his brother Ivan, there's a lot of inconsistencies and bad writing in this because this is out of Peter's character. He wouldn't do this. They did this just to give Mary Jane an excuse to act the way she was. Yeah. It's basically. That's the only reason, because this is inconsistent with Peter's character. He would not do this. They did this to have you sympathize with Mary. And I still didn't sympathize with her because she still was a bitch.
Super bitch.
But
man.
That's the only reason they wrote this in. I'm telling you, they was fixated on Mary Jane, bro. They wanted to make Peter look bad.
Gwen was dedicated, man. She definitely had that attraction. So yeah, that's the one that he should have been with.
Him, her, or Ursula. He had 2 picks.
But yeah, my man, she was definitely upset after that. This kiss right here.
And there's 2 other simps in this movie too. We can talk about it. So let's get them out the way real quick. Put up Harry for real quick. Because there's 2 other simps in this movie, and one's a psycho simp. Let's start with Eddie.
Oh, you talking about Eddie Brock, nigga?
Go to Eddie Brock first. Let's go to Eddie Brock. Let's get these character breakdowns real quick before we continue.
Okay, I know why I'm giving this film such a bad rating. Like
all of them in the simps, except for the Sandman.
This Eddie Brock is not the real Eddie Brock. Eddie Brock is a brolic nigga. He a big swole nigga. I don't know why they made this nigga so scrawny. But go ahead. Go ahead, fan.
This is a super simp turned psycho simp. He was a simp, but when he got the symbiote, he turned psycho simp. This nigga was in his mind delusional, thinking he was in a whole relationship with Gwen Stacy. And Gwen Stacy like, no, that was just lunch and a coffee. And this nigga had in his head that that's his girlfriend. And then he gets mad at Peter at the end saying, you took my girlfriend away, now I'm going to take yours. I'm like, this whole movie, they're just fighting over chicks? This is crazy.
But hold on, was it because like how that suit attached to Peter Parker? So was it just because he it grabbed some of his like memories and stuff and it passed it on to Eddie Brock?
Nah, I don't do that.
Nah, because I think it does. I think it carries over a little bit.
Nah, you talking about the
symbiote don't do that?
The symbiote don't do that. What it does is it feeds off your anger. Your anger and hate. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't pass on memory. Now, it does download your memory, though. Like, it knows everything about you soon as it fuses with you, like, merges with you. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But as far as, like the symbiote, when the symbiote leaves this host, a.k.a. the Prometheum Max, and it goes on to another host, it downloads brand new memory. It doesn't hold on to the old memories from Peter Parker. It gives it to Eddie Brock. Like, it's going to download all of Eddie Brock's memory. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. I thought a little bit passed
this
on.
Nigga, he was simp. He was. I think he was a bigger simp than Peter because he was a psycho simp from the get go. The symbiote just gave him the power.
Let me tell you why I don't like this Eddie Brock, this character. Right. The actor that's playing Eddie Brock, the Eddie Brock character is kind of like something needed within the Peter Parker character within the comics. Okay, this Eddie Brock. Okay, Eddie Brock is originally he hates Peter Parker. Like he has a genuine hate for Peter Parker because Peter Parker is a successful photographer.
Yeah,
He
they work
didn't.
together, didn't they?
He didn't. This Eddie Brock right here, this actor right here, he didn't display that. Like it wasn't believable that he hated Peter Parker. He was just a hater for no reason. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm giving the film such a low rating because they messed up all the characters they casted for the film. It isn't accurate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the best bad writing. Like I said, it's inconsistent. It's inconsistent with the characters.
The best character they casted for that film is Harry Osborn. Like he was like when I watch him in the film, I'm like, yeah, he's believable. It's a believable Harry Osborn. But all the other characters, man, it's not believable. You know what I mean?
Nah, I like Sandman. I like Sandman and his backstory with his
Yeah,
daughter.
yeah. Sandman's character, the actor that plays the role for Sandman is pretty good. Too. Yeah. He did a good job.
Thomas Hardy Church.
Yeah.
I like his backstory with everything and how it tied in with Peter and all that.
Yeah,
I kind of sympathize with him, like him and his daughter relationship. Like his baby mom, he was going through baby mama drama too, because his baby mom was kind of bitch too.
Yo, she was a super bitch.
Yo, came through the window. She was like, "What?" Yeah, she was a bitch, boy.
Yeah, she was a bitch.
Yeah, he just wanted to talk to his daughter. So a lot of men go through that too. So I kind of sympathize with him with that, because I like the Sandman character in this.
And and he didn't mean to kill Uncle Ben. You know, he killed him by act. Well, I mean, in the comics, like the dude was a really a messed up nigga. But when they revised his storyline within the Marvel verse from the comics to this, Sandman, like he killed Uncle Ben by accident. It wasn't deliberately. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I, you know what I mean? Like you kind of empathize with that, and even Peter empathized with him with that. But I don't want to jump the gun. I just wanted to put that out there. You know what I mean? Because these films, they touch a lot of old heads like me, because like we grew up reading the comics and all that. So when we see these characters and get put into live action films, it's like you know what I'm saying? It's like we already have a deep connection with the film already because of all the comics and the cartoon shows we you know what I'm saying? We got into back in the day,
But yeah, they definitely fucked up with Venom, because they had my boy looking like he was in a boy band and shit. So like you said, I like the Tom Hardy, man, like where he's a little rugged, like you said, got some size to him. Yeah, this was a terrible casting.
But I don't like the new Venom either. I don't like the new Venom movies, bro.
No, I didn't like the plot on them, but I'm just saying, like the character, Tom Hardy playing them.
Okay. Now the new Venom film, they revised, they kind of changed up that character.
They changed him a lot. Like they
changed him a lot. Like Eddie Brock is nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's like a Dr. Hyde type shit, man.
Yeah,
they fucked up. Like that's why I said they rushed the plot on these movies, man, instead of like making them connect better. And
you gotta understand the company that put out the latest Spider-Man films, it's from Sony, so those are totally different writers and directors from people that work for Marvel. So you might get it, but I mean they kind of pulled it off. Like those Venom movies, I can sit through and watch them and not fall asleep. You know what I'm saying?
I can't watch them, bro. Especially the one with him and Carnage. That shit is terrible.
I mean, I ain't gonna say it's garbage, but yeah, it wasn't the greatest. You know what I'm saying? But
how can they exist in a world without Spider-Man? I don't know.
It's a money grab, fam. They have the licenses for these characters and they want to make money just like Marvel. Yeah, I understand.
Pull up Harry.
Give me a sec.
Look at this psycho simp.
That nigga's psycho simp for real. Okay, which picture with Harry? What he's in the picture?
Oh damn, we can pull up. Damn, we gotta go through all of those because that's like the second. Yeah, this is about to go into the
Which one?
This dude Harry by himself. Was talk about him real quick because he's another simp in this movie because he's a dirty Mac and it's crazy because he had his memory back, whatever. That Peter was his friend, and he still was with his girl. Like I'm like, this nigga's bugging.
But you don't give Harry credit because that was his chick first, man. You don't.
But well, you can say Peter's a simp too. We already know Peter's a simp, but you don't go back and try to still mess with her while you like, damn, that's your man's girl. That's your best friend.
But yeah, Harry looked crazy as hell right there.
Yeah, this is when he already this nigga knew that he was the Goblin Jr. again. Go to the one where they scrambling eggs and doing the twist. This is what I'm talking about, man. It's like the second act of the movie, so we on that. We passed Mary Jane being a bitch. She's just flat out cheating now. All right, there you go. Them two right there. You can pull up both of those pics if you could.
No, I can't pull them at the same time.
Oh, good. But look at this. She's over here doing the twist. She didn't even call Peter to talk things over or anything. She went straight to his man's crib, scrambling eggs and doing the twist. That's it. I'm done.
Yeah, she excited, man. You see that look on her face, man? This dude ain't got no superhuman powers. But so she got that attraction. That's what I'm saying, man. Like
hold on. Wait a minute now. Harry Osborn is a rich nigga. That nigga got that oil.
He got the bread, but still.
Yeah.
You would think like some superpowers with Trump, all that shit. But she's like, nah, I'm good on that.
It's all about that bread, man. It's all about that bread.
Harry over here making omelets and shit.
Yeah, she's helping them. They cooking. Look, this is the look you want from your girl, not that first look that she was giving Peter. But this is genuine desire right here. Yo, her and Harry should have been together, and Peter should have been with Gwen Stacy, like in the second films with Andrew Garfield. When I think this was so bad that they said let's take Mary J out and just add Gwen Stacy as his love interest. Because when he was with the new Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield, it was Gwen Stacy that was the love interest, and she was all about Peter. It was a totally different dynamic.
Oh yeah, you talking about okay. You talking about old boy that fought Electro?
Yeah, the movies he had, the Amazing Spider-Man. Mary Jane was in the movie.
Yeah, I actually really liked that character. Like she was a good girlfriend.
Yeah, she was smart and stuff. You remember even in this Spider-Man, she was like always raising her hand but trying to beat him out.
Yeah, she was.
So they had a better connection. Mary Jane was just like a dumb chick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but this is crazy.
Mary Jane was a bitch in this film, bro.
Go to the other picture with them before they kiss. That was it. That was it for me. Like, yo.
Look at Harry looking at it like, yeah, I'm about to pipe her now. After I eat this omelet, I'm about to.
He about to hit that, man.
He did hit, bro. They just didn't show it.
Fame, which one you want me to pull up?
The one above it.
Fame, which one, bro?
Right there, right above it.
This one right here?
Yeah,
that one.
That's when they kiss. Yo, because this is right after they got that argument. They wasn't talking for a while. So instead of calling your man and trying to work it out and everything, you go to his man's and confining him and scrambling eggs, doing the twist, and now you're kissing his best friend. Yo, she was the worst love interest in the movie ever. I'm telling you.
Yeah, man, she was definitely horrible.
I'm glad I told y'all to go back and watch this because y'all didn't see all this.
Yeah, I didn't, and now I know why I never liked the film. This is probably why, bro. Because
she cheated on me.
But look how she's looking at this powerless motherfucker, man.
It's not about that, man. He got that bread, cuz. Yeah, he got that bread.
Yeah, you see the nigga bread? That nigga living in mid-Manhattan in like some big ass. Yo. Dang, I got the other part too, because after this is when he got his, after this scene when she left him after they kissed, that's when he turned back to the Goblin, and then she had to tell Peter they breaking up, and this nigga was crying at the bridge in Central Park, the Bow Bridge. I'm like, This is what I'm saying. This is what I mean by the bad writing. He's Spider-Man. He can sense that Goblin Jr. is around because he wasn't far. He's behind a tree somewhere.
Right.
His spider senses failed him, bro. His spider senses failed him like a motherfucker in this movie. And his spider senses should have been tingling for Mary Jane because she was the main villain.
Yeah, because he was emotional, man. His emotions threw off his senses.
Do I got that bridge one? The picture with him at the bridge crying?
All right, hold on.
I think I sent it to you. This nigga at the boat bridge crying in Central Park.
Hold on.
That shit is crazy. Spider-Man, he be getting beat up. He done had battles. But Doc Ock and all these niggas, he ain't cried not once. This chick come over here and break up with him. He breaking down in Central Park. You see the power they write these words? Like, that's crazy. Damn, I don't think I sent that one. Shit, I think I...
Yeah, you didn't send it. I don't have it.
I forget it. Let's go to the black suit Spider-Man.
Okay.
Right there. This all right, we at the end of the second.
Okay, y'all do know the black suit is called the Polithia Max. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that. But guess what? We got to change the for now on, it's not called the red pill no more. It's called the symbiote. Y'all gotta accept the symbiote. Y'all, that nigga fake cooking. Listen, put me on the screen. Yo, take this off and put me on the screen real quick. We gotta put us big so I can let everybody know because we gonna patent this joint. We trademarking this.
Hold on. Oh man, we bring this down.
This is when he was repping for Queens. This one I said, this is a Queens nigga from the second act when he got. Hold
on. I gotta put. Hold on. Don't start. Hold on. I gotta put you.
Yo, put me on the. Yeah.
Hold on. How the fuck do I do this shit, man?
Then you took all that.
Yeah, nigga.
It's not called the red pill. It's called the symbiote. Accept the symbiote. You see when Spider, you had to take all y'all off. But when Peter Parker got the symbiote, that's like the red pill. You see how he was acting?
Yeah, I never was on point. Yeah,
he was better with women. He moved up in his career. He was feeling himself. He had all the confidence in the world. So from now on, it's not called the red pill. It's called the symbiote. You know, you got it first at the Labuto Network.
What is born? Talk to him, fame.
So y'all guys out there, y'all gotta accept the symbiote.
Yeah, the suit gave him some game, man. He was feeling himself. He done went to the bar, that little lounge. Homegirl was like, we ain't got no tables. He whispered some shit. She was like, right this way, sir.
Here. Yo, I love Peter right here. This is when he was repping for Queens, because you know he from Astoria. So he basically a Queensbridge nigga. Because he's from
yeah, what is wrong?
He's from Queens. He's from Astoria. He's from my neighborhood. Yo.
See, he would have been from Brooklyn. He would have never tolerated Mary Jane.
Captain America right there. Captain America's a Brooklyn nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Captain America Brooklyn, yeah. But yo,
Bucky.
We gotta tell guys out there, accept the symbiote. Take the symbiote. Telling you, accept it. Bond with it. It'll make you a better man.
Yeah, he stepped his game up on that when he got the suit, like you said.
Yeah,
he was on a different play.
He got better pay at his job. He was looking all of the women. He had go to the when he was dancing in the street. This nigga was dancing in the street. All the women turning their heads, looking at him. He had Ursula baking cookies. And people be shitting on this part because I think this is how you know the world is blue pill because they shitted on this part. He was look at the confidence. Yo, that's like I like this nigga.
Yeah, that's why he took the symbiote, man. You bad funny face.
The collar flipped up.
It ain't the red pill no more. Take the symbiote.
Yeah, take that symbiote. You heard it first over here.
Yeah. This the confidence you get when you take the symbiote. But
they was definitely kind of shitting on Peter Parker because you know what I'm saying, because like he didn't let nobody try him. He was checking niggas, and they would say that nigga was too aggressive. In modern day time, they're gonna say it's toxic masculinity. Nah, man, he was just staying sucker free.
Yep. And that's why they couldn't keep him like this. And then they turned him back into a simp. But look, go to the joint when he was fighting Sandman when he had the symbiote. He had the black joint on. Yo, he's putting belt to ass.
Yeah, he was giving him that work.
This is like he wasn't playing. Go up. I think it's up a little bit. We just gotta go through this whole black suit phase because I love this part. Look at this. He putting belt to ass. He wasn't playing. I'm telling you. He didn't take no nonsense.
Yeah, he was putting in work.
Bro, if I would have wrote this movie, he would have been Black Spider-Man for the rest of the whole whatever. He would have been acting like this because he wasn't like, it wasn't like he was a villain or nothing. He just didn't play no games. He was like an anti-hero. He's like a Deadpool type character.
Nah, I think that was one of the questions I was gonna ask y'all, man. Like, do y'all think like Spider-Man low key? Because don't get me wrong, I like where you going with it, Fame, but because at first I was like, man, they need to make like a light-skinned Puerto Rican Spider-Man, you know, where he got game and shit. but he almost needs to be a simp.
Yeah, I know he's not Dominican. He's I think he's half. No, is he Dominican?
Who's that?
I think he's Puerto Rican.
No, he's Puerto Rican. Yeah, he's Puerto Rican. He half Puerto Rican.
Miles Morales.
Yeah, he's Puerto Rican and black, but he looked straight up black though.
Oh, okay.
But yo, Word is Born, that's like my favorite. They need to make a live action film based on that nigga, the Miles Morales. They need to make a film like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. They need to switch it up but I'm like, man, he probably be doing like crime fighting like half-time and shit, part-time because he be bagging chicks. So you probably need a square, man, a dude that don't be distracted.
But Jerk, even if he's black, Puerto Rican, whatever, they gonna make him a simp. They always gonna make them. They're never gonna make them playing like that unless they got the symbiote. They never gonna make them.
That Tom Holland one, I'm telling you, man, he was about that life. I like the Tom, like when Rush was breaking it down. He was a little more. I say in tune with shit because he was a bowing down to nothing. He was just like a goofy kid, I'll say, but the female wasn't the focal point of that movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're probably right. They probably would make him a sucker to a certain degree.
Now he wasn't, I don't think he was a sucker, but he still was like a little nervous towards like Mary Jane and you know, trying to get with her and everything. Yeah,
we need one that's like straight player.
But yeah, he took and then go with him and Gwen Stacy in the when he was in the jazz joint where she was when he took her to Mary Jane's place of work. When that nigga started playing the piano. Yo, he kept it playing. I was like, I like this nigga, man. I'm telling you. That's when he was representing. I was like, yo, he was a real Queens nigga when he had the symbiote.
Yo, famous mad funny.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Oh man,
I'm telling you, this is how I would act too. I would have took Shorty right to a place of work and everything. But he messed up when he said when Gwen Stacy said all that was for her. I'm like, nah.
That's what I'm saying. He messed it up at the end. That's why I was like,
But Jerk, they had to write him back to being a simp. That's why.
Yo, you didn't send it to me. You didn't send it to me.
Dan, you passed it, I think. Right there.
This one?
When he's holding her up.
Okay, this one.
Yeah, I think when they had the jazz thing. This is what, he looked now everything. He was cold, bro. This was some cold shit. I'm telling you. But they fucked it up. They had to write him. They had to make him a simp at the end. He should have. If this was me, the ladies would have been mad watching this because I would have left with Gwen Stacy and Mary Jane wouldn't have been in the movie no more.
Yeah, because she was like, hey, man, I know your ex is here, man. You want to roll out? He wanted to stay and put on the performance, but yeah, he should have rolled out, man. Because even Gwen was a little thicker, man, if I'm not mistaken. I was looking at it, I was like, okay, Gwen, all right.
Yeah, bro. They had to write him back into being a simp. And then this is what I say what simps do. Like I told you on the other movie when 4 weddings and a funeral when he left the chick at the altar. Like you take this girl on a date just to do all of this to try to prove something to Mary Jane, and now you messed up with this chick. Like these niggas, they waste their time and women's time.
Yeah, that's what I said, man. He was kind of work. That's why I said he was kind of like a stalker, man. Because like I said, Mary Jane was like, man, I'm moving on. And he kept on like, kind of going to wherever she was at, chasing her and shit. So yeah, that's why I was like, even though she was bitchy and shit, I get y'all on that, man. Because yeah, she was evil, but she was literally showing him like, man, she had no interest and shit. And he was still, he was able to pull some other joints, and he still was attached to Mary Jane.
Nah, jerk. He was able to pull some joints. You forgot one important thing with the symbiote. He took the symbiote.
Nah, but Gwen liked him from the jump, because you remember when he was in the class and stuff, she was like looking back at him. He just blew her off because he was all pedestalizing Mary Jane and shit.
Yeah,
Gwen was always liking him and stuff.
And Ursula, go to that picture with him and what's his name? Because this dude got it right. This dude, he wrote something on it too, on that picture. Because the meme was going around when they said adulting is knowing that Peter should have chose Ursula over Mary Jane.
Hold up.
And he there you go. That guy got it right. What did I can't read it from there. You can see it, Brush?
Yeah, hold on. You want me to read it?
Yeah. That shit too small for me to read. I can't see it.
It's been almost 20 years and I'm still mad that Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 2 movies whining about MJ when he had this cutie nearly serving herself on the same plate as her chocolate cake to him.
Sure.
Exactly. He had two better choices that he could have been with. And this nigga chose to stand outside Mary J's window and stalk her.
Both of them.
Bugging. Yeah, I'd have took the shorty with the, the skinny blonde hair. Yeah,
I
would at least got that free rent though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Not the free rent too. And then she's like, "Yo, I got cookies with nuts too. You want me to bake them?" He said, "Yeah, go ahead, bake them." She gonna bake them cookies on the spot.
Yeah, I ain't passing
that's wifey right there, my nigga. What is
I
wrong?
would have chose Ursula over Gwen, honestly, because Gwen was into
I would have took Gwen over, but I would have definitely let Ursula hold me down for a couple years. While I saved the world and stacked some bread, and then I would have moved on. But
yeah, but Gwen was into that modeling shit, so she gonna probably be passed around. Okay, so that she was into that modeling at the beginning. I think what's her name is more homebody and more wifey material. Ursula.
Yeah, Ursula's the best one. Yeah, I would have had picked her too.
Yeah, I think Ursula. Don't get me wrong. Gwen looked better from an aesthetic point of view, but Ursula wasn't bad. I think Ursula, she's like an average looking chick, and I think she just had the wifey qualities.
If you've been passing around, you a bitch, man. It's not working, my nigga. It's not happening, nigga.
Yeah, but I would have wrote Mary Jane out the movie after that, nigga. She wouldn't have been after the jazz scene. I would have walked out with Gwen Stacy, and it would have been over for Mary Jane. You would never seen her again. I would have left her there being a waitress.
Would have been a wrap.
Yeah.
I would have wrote her in as a villain. She should have been a villain. They should have let her get the symbiote and turn to like a girl Venom or some shit. Because she was already that without the fucking symbiote.
Yeah,
they should have made her like a female goblin. Like she just after that she just got with Harry and was like on some sinister shit.
Yeah, I don't know. These niggas was passing around girls like, bro. That's crazy, man.
Yo, she can't for the streets, man.
I heard that's how Queens cats get down though.
Nah, no. We get down like Peter with the symbiote, nigga.
Nah. Yo.
Yeah, we don't play that though. But nah, Mary Jane was the worst, bro. If they would have got her the symbiote, it would have been over for Peter. I don't think he would have been able to handle that.
Yeah, she would have tortured him. Yeah,
and then this nigga turned into a psycho simp at the end. The nigga Brock, Edward Brock, when he had the this movie, I ain't gonna lie, bro. There's a lot of inconsistencies and bad writing with this joint, man.
No, it was so choppy, man. Because like you said, just they focused too much on the romance shit, and then it's like, man, you had heavy hitters as far as like Sandman and Venom. So it's like they just damn near rushed those storylines, and it's just to kind of focus on the Mary Jane element. So they fucked it up. It was definitely choppy.
Especially Venom. They really threw him in here. They should have. This was good if they had a Spider-Man 4. This is a good introduction. I ain't gonna lie, it'd be a good introduction to a character. But for this to just be the final shit and then that's over, like nah.
Yeah, like a little build up, man. You just have the suit escaping and it attaches to him, and then next movie. But yeah, like they threw all that in there.
You can tell the writers and directors aren't fans of Marvel characters, bro. Like this shit was just so. Oh my goodness, trash! Like the only reason why I gave it a 5 because it is a Marvel film. You know what I mean?
Yo, Rush, you want to know something?
Mm-hmm.
I never understood this, bro. Why they don't get the original writers to write the story for them from the comics?
Yo, it's a lot of politics, fam. You know what I mean? So, like some of these. Okay, for example, right? Sony doesn't own the characters of Spider-Man no more. I mean, not Sony. Marvel don't own that no more. They sold it off to Sony, so it's gonna be a lot of you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot of politics that come with it because everybody same thing with Hulk. Hulk is owned by Fox, so you're gonna get a lot of different input on how to project these characters because of the politics of the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think that's Stan Lee's fault though, because Stan Lee he split his babies in like many directions. You know that, right?
What you mean?
Stan Lee, he sold it. He didn't sell it to one company. He split everything.
Yeah. I know. That's why I was breaking down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy. I think that's Stan Lee's fault. Why I don't know why he did that. That's crazy. But the Marvel Universe, they made it work though.
Yeah, nah. Trust me, man. I know, bro. Like,
yeah, but they should have died. But out of all of the besides, dang, where everybody go? Oh, there you go. So besides Mary Jane, who y'all think the best villain in this movie was? For me, it was Sandman, cause I like his story and everything, and I sympathize with him.
I like Sandman.
I don't look at Sandman as a villain, bro. I look at him as a dude that made a few mistakes and trying to right his wrongs. But I don't. Yeah. He not a real supervillain. It just so happened some of the things he was like robbing a spot, killing Uncle Ben by accident. You know what I mean, it makes him look like he's evil, that particular character, but he wasn't evil. He wasn't a true villain, bro. Like he was actually a good dude that had a lot of bad luck, bro. You know what I mean?
He said it in the movie when remember when he went to go see his girl when he was on the run, and before he left, he said, "I'm not a bad man, just was dealt these bad circumstances or something like that."
Right.
Yeah. He said it when he was leaving, but yeah, with the relationship he had with his daughter, yeah, I kind of sympathize with that. So I liked his story and everything. So I think I liked him the best in this movie, the character.
I do too. Like even though what like Russ said, he kind of wasn't a villain in a way, but still, just how the story played out. I think his stuff was more solid where, they fucked up with Harry's character, man. Just, like I said, they were so focused on the romance tip where they should have just had that more battle in between Spider-Man, and then it would have been Harry at that point.
Yeah, until Harry this nigga Peter was putting belt to ass. You see when he beat Harry up, and then he said your father hated you. He despised you. He said, "Look at Goblin Jr. Look at you. Are you gonna cry?" I was like, I like this nigga. He a real Queens nigga. I told you, yo, he took the symbiote and became a real Queens nigga. I thought they was gonna start playing laws after that.
Yo, you mad funny. Oh, yo.
Yeah, they fucked this one up. Once I went back and looked, I was like, damn. Man, y'all know one Marvel movie that I liked? I just watched recently, man, The Craven. I thought that was a good one. For them not to be like
Yo, I couldn't watch that film, man.
You didn't like it, man?
I fell asleep. This shit was trash to me.
The Craven?
I tried watching it, but every time I try to watch Craven, man, I always go to sleep. That's how you know this shit's garbage.
Nah, that's better than this Spider-Man.
I never liked the Craven character.
I never liked the character, man, but I think they did a better story build up as far as like the character, because he was nothing special. You know what I'm saying? And the motherfucker just took some serum and was like a athlete damn near. But I think they did a better build up on characters than this Spider-Man.
I told y'all got a whole different perspective on this movie. I told y'all.
Oh yeah, no, definitely, man. Going back and looking at it, I was like, God, this shit. Goddamn Titanic and with superheroes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, basically. Especially if you look at one when this nigga was in love and didn't even know who she was. He said before he liked girls, he was in love with Mary Jane. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But I told y'all go back and watch this, and this was from 1, 2, and 3. He was a simp, so he was a simp through this whole trilogy, bro. I think Sam Raimi. Sam Raimi. They got a thing for Mary Jane. I'm telling you, because they made these trilogies about her.
No, they did. Yeah, she was a major plot on this whole thing, man. Causing chaos between friends. That's really what it was about.
Bro, you know the battles that Spider-Man got to go through. This nigga didn't shed one tear. She broke up with him, and this nigga broke down in Central Park. Crazy. And Peter got the potential to be a psycho simp because he was at her window at night, just looking at her through a window and shit. I'm like, yo.
Maybe that character within that film, yeah, but in general, Peter is far from a psycho simp. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's why I said it's so inconsistent with his character. Peter would never do that. But they had to make him, they had to try to villainize him. That's why they did that with the black suit and all that. They tried to villainize him so they can sympathize with Mary Jane. I'm like, man, I still ain't sympathize with her. I still don't get with her.
Word is wrong. Nah, I totally agree with you on that, man.
Yeah, she's the worst love interest.
I want to do another movie breakdown on Marvel, my nigga. This is fun, nigga.
Yeah, I like the Marvel ones, man.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun, bro.
What's the name got a type of relationship? Their relationship is similar to Lois Lane and Superman too, because Lois Lane don't like Clark Kent. She likes Superman, and it's similar to Mary Jane because Mary Jane likes Spider-Man. She doesn't like Peter.
I mean,
but Lois was nice though, man. You know what I'm saying?
Lois wasn't a bitch. Like this bitch was a bitch, nigga. Like, yo,
I don't know. The first Lois might have. The back one with Richard Pryor in the movie. I think that Lois might have been more bitchier than the newer one.
I'm trying. You sure?
Not as far as I can remember. I think she was kind of more, edgier than the other ones. I know the other ones was nice.
I would have to.
But none of them was nothing like Mary Jane at all.
Yeah, Mary Jane was worse than Lois Lane, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, by far. I wouldn't make that comparison. But I'm just saying the relationship, like, because Lois Lane, she doesn't like Clark Kent. She never liked Clark Kent.
No, I mean,
nah, bro. Yeah, she liked them. They would have been together.
Now the recent TV show of Superman. It's not even called Superman. It's called Lois and Clark. Superman and Lois.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, something like that. Like that character doesn't like Clark Kent. Yeah.
But they switched it up so many times because the movie they was already together. Like they was just faking it in the office.
Watching that TV show, she was always a bitch to Clark. Like yo, what the fuck? Like, why is she such a bitch? I don't remember Louis Lane being a bitch like that,
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
But these movies, but you see the impact these movies have, and you see the conditioning and the indoctrination they have with these movies. So they writing all these simps in. That's the main thing.
Yeah, man. I mean, if you a sucker in this simp, man, it's not too late, man. You can change, man. Don't
take the symbiote. Yo, take the symbiote.
Take the symbiote. Yeah, I mean, fuck the red pill. Take the symbiote. You heard?
Yeah, take the symbiote, bro. I'm telling you.
All right, we need a good next movie to break now.
Yeah. What's going to be the next movie?
There's so many, bro. Y'all said y'all wanted to do Forrest Gump.
Nah. I don't.
Yeah, we could pass on that one. I don't see that too
I'm
much.
about to say that's just like a horror movie to me.
You said a horror movie.
The way she did Forrest Gump, like I don't think. All right, Mary Jane is the worst love interest after Jenny. I think Jenny's is terrible.
All right, let me.
There's a couple we can do.
We needed some like sci-fi type shit.
Yeah, the sci-fi shit is a lot more fun, bro. That other, I mean, it's cool. I like doing the other ones too, but you could tell I was more enthusiastic doing this shit.
Nah, it's good to switch it. Yeah, it's good to switch it up.
Yeah, last week, man, you seemed burnt out. He was like, man.
Yeah, I'm like, because I hate chick flicks, my nigga. Like,
how about this one? Ex Machina.
What
that'd be good for me because I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, it's like EX Machina. It's like a sci-fi movie where the dude fall in love with sci-fi, or the AI. I put it in the private chat. That's how you spell it.
We can watch it.
Yeah,
that'd be some new shit for me, but I never seen it.
I never seen it either.
It's kind of fire.
We can watch it. He's doing some sim
shit.
shit.
Yeah, we'll watch that. Yeah, okay. That'll be the next movie.
It's called Ex Machina.
Yeah.
Wait, that word sounds familiar.
It's what does that even mean? Spanish.
Yeah, that's some kind of movie reviews. They talk about Ex Machina.
It's pronounced Machina. Machine. Yo, Machina. Yo, that's funny, bro. Yo. Oh man, y'all niggas is funny, man.
Yeah, I fucked that up.
Yo, so what's the last words before we peel out, man?
Take the symbiote. Basically, you get with women that like you. Don't never get with a chick that if you're not her type, or you're not her first option or first choice. And never get with a woman that's in competition with you, a secret competition and all that. It's gonna be a headache. They're gonna be insufferable. So take the symbiote, and that's gonna help you out.
I'll say, man, they need a light-skinned Spider-Man from Brooklyn.
They do.
Yo, why he gotta be light-skinned, man? He gotta be dark-skinned like me, all right?
We need a light-skinned Spider-Man from Brooklyn.
Man, we get tired of seeing you light-skinned niggas on big screens, man.
My biggest thing, man.
Yo, SJ slick with that shit, yo.
I squeezed that shit in quick. I was like, hey, yeah, we need a light-skinned Spider-Man from, Brooklyn that don't tolerate no shit from these chicks.
Nah. Spider-Man got to be black, man. He got to be black.
But isn't Miles Morales from Brooklyn?
Yeah. He's from Brooklyn. Yeah, I think he's from Brooklyn.
Yeah, Miles is from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Nah, we need one of the major ones. They be shitting on Brooklyn. We need a major character, man.
What? Y'all got Captain America. There's no major than that, dog. What you mean?
He's just like a super athlete. I need a motherfucker with power.
Nah, he's the leader of the Avengers. He's the leader of the Avengers.
He be getting his ass whooped every movie. Yeah.
I can't. Nah, you bugging now.
He's from Harlem. They need
Cap is a dope character.
You know what I mean? All right, man. They overhype him too much, man, with the little shield stuff.
What you mean a little shield?
He got the little shield. He barely even got superhuman powers and shit.
And he's still the leader of the Avengers, though. That says a lot.
Yeah, man.
But they should have made like Hulk or somebody, man. They got reps a little better. How y'all get Spider-Man? We got fucking Captain America.
Yeah. I think Queen's got a couple.
Yo, I didn't know you didn't like Captain America, SJ, man.
I mean, I like him, but man, when you think about it, man, he like a basic character, man. We need give us somebody with some flair, man. Tony Starks or something. Shit, Captain America.
What Tony Stark from Manhattan?
Yeah. Actually, I think so, bro. You from Manhattan?
You see how they be shitting on Brooklyn?
That's not shitting on Brooklyn.
He was Captain America. Guy with a shield and no superpowers.
That's crazy. There should be no crime in New York with all these damn heroes.
Yeah, he from Manhattan.
Yeah, Iron Man's from Manhattan.
Damn.
I think the Fantastic Four from there too.
Yeah, that's where their penthouse is at in Manhattan.
Yeah, and the Ninja Turtles. They might be from Brooklyn in the sewer.
Yeah.
The Ninja Turtles.
They from under the sewers, bro. You know what I mean?
Okay, so Miles Morales, he is from Brooklyn, but you see how they made him a cartoon? They gotta make him real life, man.
Nah, man. They gotta make him real live. They gotta make a real live actor character of Miles Morales and make him dark skin, not light skin.
But he was light skin in the movie though. He was like brown skin. He's like my complexion.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah. He's about your complexion.
Yeah, he wasn't too light. He's too dark. He was like brown. But he had like the afro, so
they gotta make him extra dark for the live action, bro.
That joint was dope with the prologue and all that though. I like that first fight into the Spider-Verse was everything.
Yeah, man. Yo, we could break that down too. But we're gonna do Makina.
Yeah, fuck that.
That's funny, man.
Wait, what's it called? It's not called Ex Machina. It's called Makina.
Yeah, I thought it was Machina.
No, I was trying to say how y'all said it earlier, man.
Yeah, Russ was like, how to.
Yeah, I think an Ex Machina has something to do with a movie breakdown or something like that.
Yeah, man. So... yeah, I think this is funny. Yo, Frank, go ahead, give your last words before we peel out. Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, SJ give his last words. I gave my last word. I told niggas to take the symbiote.
No, I said. Oh, so you already said your last words. I guess it's on me now.
Yeah.
Man, what should I tell y'all niggas before y'all bounce? Let me see.
That I was right and Mary Jane ain't shit.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, Mary J was a straight up bitch in the film, and yes, Finn, you was right. But I would say is yo, man, just I don't know, man. Stay sucker free out there, man. Know what I mean, take the symbiote like Fame said, and you know,
yeah.
Okay, I know what to say now. Yo, don't be scared to be assertive, man. Always be assertive, man. If you see some sucker shit, go ahead and check that, man. Know what I mean? Definitely Peter got shamed for taking the symbiote and being thorough within that film. And you know, people's gonna try to shame you of your beliefs and how you handle things, but yo, you just shake that off, man, and stay sucker free, man. It's your boy Rush, aka Ramundo, out here chasing that boya. You know what I mean? Seek wisdom, practice humility, and those remain sucker free. You heard? I'm out.
Yo, wait, Rush. Y'all gotta send me that movie because I still don't know the title. Y'all send me the.
Yeah,
I'm gonna send it to you.
Yo, DM it to me. Yeah,
will do. Gotcha.
All right, because I don't know what the hell we watching. You said niggas sipping over AI, but yeah. This is gonna be crazy. I know this is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, this is a crazy one, man.
He said niggas is simping over AI.
Yeah, this one was bad, man.
Oh my god, I gotta watch this. I'm gonna watch it tonight then.
All right, yo, I'll catch y'all on the flip, man.
All right, take the symbiote. 1.